We're on the clock now where we give our panelists about 15 seconds each to sound off on the following topics. First up, the New Mexico Healthcare Exchange. Two rulings have thrown uncertainty into the Affordable Care Act and people's ability to get subsidies for the plans that they do buy. The District of Columbia Circuit Court of Appeals struck down the subsidies that help people buy coverage in the 27 states that sold them through federal exchanges rather than setting up a state exchange. That includes here in New Mexico. However, on the same day, another appeals court handed down a contradictory ruling. About 5.5 million people have signed up for coverage on the federal exchange, and most of them do use subsidies. And Laura, I get the sense here, I think I might know the answer. Is this thing heading for the Supreme Court at some level? Because it seems to me this is really one of the pillars of the ACA, and they've got to get this straightened out for sure. What do you think on that?
Well, I expect that we're probably going to see a lot of the ACA wrapped up in litigation for a long time.
Right.
And, I mean, it's already been at the Supreme Court level for various issues. I think it's going to go back, and this could very well be one of those issues.
Exactly, Tom?
It's with regards to the health exchange, I think they have to do a lot to win the trust, and
right.
That's all I have to say on that.
That's fine as well, because Julianne, these subsidies are a big deal for a lot of New Mexicans. People
who were expecting a tax credit and now won't receive it, that's a bummer.
Yeah, absolutely. Dan, what do you thought?
It was completely unclear before this happened, and now it's even more unclear.
There you go. Educators from Espanola told legislators recently that their students were hurt by the mental health provider shakeup that happened in the wake of the audit that you know about and the takeover by several Arizona firms. Access to medication, psychiatrists, and counselors was interrupted, staff said. Meanwhile, State Auditor Hector Balderas also told legislators that a federal agency has decided not to review state findings of credible allegations of fraud against the agencies that used to provide these services. Mr. Balderas, who is running for Attorney General, also told lawmakers although the AG's office is continuing to investigate, he anticipates there will be lawsuits eventually over these issues. And Julianne, there were already several lawsuits, of course, from media outlets. We've talked about that here. But the first release of the audit, what did you make of this whole thing, particularly with Mr. Balderas? Do you agree there's going to be suits coming to crack this thing wide open?
I hope so. I hope that the people who orchestrated this whole deal are held accountable in some way.
Right.
I think that I really wish the Attorney General would kick his investigation into high gear. This is important. This could be an election issue. Since the current Attorney General is running for governor, we need to get to the bottom of it, and quick.
Exactly right, Tom.
The unintended consequences of all of this, and I think we're starting to see that. They have faces, and they need some help. And this type of shakeup, the type of secrecy, I don't get it. And I agree with Julianne. We just have to have it come out into the open.
There you go. People are suffering.
Absolutely, and I think it's compounded by some of these Arizona companies then laying people off because they're trying to
That's right.
the cost of business they allege and whatnot, and so it's affecting people who have serious problems, and it could compound the whole issue.
And it affects all of us at the end of the day, doesn't it?
It affects all of us. It's just it's a shame to see how this issue is really. I don't think there's anybody that you're hearing all the noise from that wants to resolve it. They just want to use it in a campaign.
There you go. Thank you all for being here. We'll have the rest of our On the Clocks on the web. Join us next week when we look at the ongoing controversy around the name of Kit Carson Park in Taos. And as always, all of us here at New Mexico in Focus appreciate your time and your effort to stay informed and engaged. Catch up with us anytime on social media by searching New Mexico in Focus. You can find archived interviews and bonus material from our shows on our YouTube channel and at newmexicoinfocus.org. I'm Gene Grant. We'll see you next week in Focus.